bus drivers, they have an important job getting your kids to and from school, but is a handheld device distracting them? It's the subject of this week's Good Question Report with Pat Daney.
School bus drivers are not allowed to use cell phones, but they can use something else while driving: two-way radios. Sandra, who lives in Greece and used to be a bus monitor, asks, aren't they just as distracting as cell phones? Sandra listens to the scanners all day. She says she hears bus drivers using those radios a lot during their trips to and from school, so we listened in too. From the first pickup
ETA to 445 Westmont
to the last drop-off, school bus drivers are chatting
The house was dark.
it up.
My matron just went down in the snow. I got to secure my bus and get off.
We monitored two-way radio conversations for several local school districts. First and foremost, to be clear, it's not illegal for the bus driver to do that anyways. They're allowed to use the two-ways.
Correct. They're allowed to use the two ways. Just like any other motorist, they cannot use their cell phone.
So what's the difference? Kathleen Callan, Transportation Director for East Irondequoit Schools.
Cell phone is used for casual conversation. It's generally visual. You're looking to see who called. You're looking to dial a number. Base to 110.
For two-way radios,
The mics are mounted in a particular place. They're programmed directly to dispatch, so all they have to do is grab that mic without even looking, click the button, and they're immediately talking to dispatch.
our viewer wanted to know if the two-ways are used for casual conversation, perhaps a distraction. Our investigation didn't find that. The talk, business only. And according to Callan,
It's really a piece of safety equipment. It's not casual conversation.
but they are used while the bus is in motion.
Very rarely. Yesterday afternoon, I had a driver on 490 that called in because she believed there was a drunk driver in front of her. Yes, she was driving down the expressway to make that call. Again, safety sensitive.
It's a two-way connection. Bus drivers depend on daily to keep you and your kids safe. Those bus drivers, we are told, go through extensive training on when to use the two ways and when not to. Again, casual conversation supposed to be off limits. And it's not just schools. Businesses can use two-way radios as well. Consider them on truck drivers. You see them on the roadways often. I did some digging and found out anyone using two-way radios, really, or even ham radios, can do so legally while behind the wheel here in New York State. Back to you.
Very interesting. If you have a question you'd like Pat to answer, you can shoot him an email at goodquestion@whec.com.